Welcome everyone. Today we will discuss a topic from the child development and pedagogy portion of the TET syllabus. This TET may be the central TET or the Assam special TET or any state board TET because this topic is everywhere. We have already discussed the topic of growth and development, the concept of growth and development, and the difference between growth and development. And today we will discuss the different stages of growth and development. Look, for human beings, our life starts from, if we go to the very basic, it starts from a fertilized egg in the womb of the mother. Not only before the birth, but also many years after that, a child is just an helpless organism unless he or she is helped by the continuous process of growth and development and ultimately attains the maturity. So when we say that someone has attained the maturity, then only it means that it has ceased its growth. So various stages of development are there, like right from the mother's womb and up to the death. Each stage has some specific characteristics along with it, and actually we can differentiate the different stages in two phases actually. First one is before the birth. In the mother's womb, a lot of changes occurs inside the organism, so we call that stage as a prenatal stage or pre-birth stage, which starts from the conception. There is the fusion of male and female gamete up to the birth, and then after birth starts the postnatal stages, which includes stage of infancy. There is the infant stage, which starts from birth to 2 years. Remember, birth to 2 years. Then comes the childhood stage, which starts from 3 years and continues up to 11 or 12 years. Then comes the adolescent stage. We will discuss more about these stages in the next pages. Let us first see what are the stages first. Then adolescent stage, we know the teenage stage that starts from 13 and continues up to 19. They're the teen stages. Lots of changes occurs during this stage, lots of physical and mental changes. Then the adulthood, then when the organism becomes a full grown person, then also it also forms a part of his lifespan. Let us now discuss the prenatal stage, that is the stage that before the birth, the stages that comes before the birth. So it further consists of three sub stages. First one is stage of zygote. So stage of zygote means only the sperm and egg has fused to form a cell only. This starts from right from conception and continues up to 2 weeks. Then comes the stage of embryo. So it starts from the third week and continues up to 2 months. And then there is a longer stage before birth, which is stage of fetus. Actually, in the stage of fetus, all the organs of the child, internal organs like liver, spleen, those heart, and external organs like hand, feet, etc., develops. So it starts from the third month inside the mother's womb to up to the birth. So this is the prenatal stage. Then comes the postnatal stage. Postnatal stage means after birth. So after birth, actually it continues up to death, that is including the adulthood, but in this slide we will only see up to adolescence, which is very important from the exam point of view because we are to handle this group of students from childhood to adolescence. So first one is infancy. That means the stage starting from birth up to 2 weeks only. Then comes babyhood. When you call a child a baby, it is actually from third week, when the age of the child is after 14 days, and up to 2 years we call the child a baby. Then comes the childhood. Childhood again divided into two sub stages. One is early childhood, which starts from 2 years and continues up to 6 years. And then comes later childhood. It starts from 6 years to 11 years. Look, up to 11 years, 6 to 11 years, this group of students actually consist of primary level students actually. Then comes puberty. Puberty stage starts from 11 to 13. So during this puberty stage, all the changes inside the child actually occurs. Then comes adolescence. Adolescent stage, we also call this as a teenage, which starts from 13 years and continues up to 19 years. So this was postnatal stage up to adolescence, and then we will go to adulthood. So adulthood stage we can classify into three sub stages. One is early adulthood, which starts from 19 years to 40 years. Then comes the middle age. A middle aged person is one whose age is from 40 to 60 years. And when the age of the person goes above 60, we call old age, and it continues up to the death of the person. So this is not so much important from the exam point of view. For exam point of view, up to adolescence is very much necessary.